Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on three big dogs in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the undefeated three-division world champion. He is now the current undisputed welterweight world champ. Then we have Gervonta Tank Davis, that killer, that gorilla from Baltimore, the undefeated three-division world champ. He is arguably the hottest young star in the game right now, and most definitely the face of boxing to some. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the former WBC, IBF, and Super WBA unified welterweight world champion. We all know EJ just took his first loss to Terence Crawford, but he will bounce back and become world champ at 154 pounds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, I want y'all to listen to me. I want y'all listening to me well. A lot of y'all cats is counting Errol Spence out. A lot of y'all that's hating on Errol Spence. It's a lot of Errol Spence haters out there that act like they Terence Crawford fans, but they really just want to see Errol Spence lose. Errol Spence is in a great position right now, still being who he is. And Errol Spence has the opportunity to go out there in this rematch and beat Terence Crawford at 154 pounds, even when a lot of people don't believe in him and a lot of people doubt him. It's up to him to go out there, put the hard work in, and do what he got to do to be ready for the rematch. And yes, he can defeat Terence Crawford as long as he put the work in and do what he got to do. Now, him and Gervonta Tank Davis is like brothers. You understand? We all know Tank feels some type of way from Errol losing to Terence Crawford. If you're an Errol Spence fan, you feeling it as well, but you can respect Bud for doing what he got to do. Tank should be sparring Errol Spence for the Bud fight. And I want y'all to hear me, and I want y'all to hear me well. Tank should spar Errol Spence to help him get ready for the Terence Crawford fight, because speed, footwork, power, all that plays a part. But what I like is iron sharpen iron. You understand? By Tank being who Tank is, he can bring a different dynamic to Errol Spence that can help Errol Spence out in a rematch. You understand what I'm saying? Gervonta Tank Davis, Jamel Charlo, those two dudes right there will have Errol in tip-top shape and have Errol Spence ready to go against anybody, not just Terence Crawford, but against anybody. You understand? Now, Bud is a very dynamic fighter, bro. You gotta give him his credit, gotta give him his just due. He's a bad motherfucker inside that square circle. You understand what I'm saying? I always knew that, and I always respected that. You feel me? But, you know, he did what he did to Errol Spence at the 147-pound division. A lot of people feel a certain type of way. A lot of people feel like, you know, he had the edge. A lot of people feel like this, like that. There's no excuses, man. There's no excuses at all. Like I say, Errol Spence did make one excuse. Errol Spence praised this man right here. He told Terence Crawford, good shit. You did your thing, bro. Hopefully we can do it again at 154. You know what I'm saying? At 154, that's where Errol Spence want to get the rematch at against Terence Crawford at 154 pounds. Terence Crawford looked like he's done with 147 pounds. He told Jerron Bruce Ennis no fight, right? Which means he about to vacate the titles at 147. And, you know, we'll see him giving Errol Spence his opportunity at 54 because it's a rematch clause in the contract. And, you know, at 154, Jamel Charlo holds all the titles, and he's about to face Canelo Alvarez. You know? So, if Errol and Tank get in that ring and spar with one another, like I said, it's only going to sharpen Errol up for Terence Crawford. Errol get in that ring and spar with Jamel Charlo, it's only going to sharpen Errol up for Terence Crawford. You understand? Iron sharpen iron. And those the type of fights, or I ain't going to say fights, those type of sparring partners that Errol Spence need to be in the ring with. You feel me? Top-notch elite sparring partners. Top-notch elite sparring partners to get you ready for a top-notch elite fighter, bro. Go out there and get the real deal. You know Tank fuck with you heavy. Tank want to see you win a rematch. Like I say, everybody see Tank telling Bud he'd come up to 147 and knock Terence Crawford ass out if they was to fight. We seen Terence Crawford say he will accept the he will accept the Gervonta Tank Davis fight if he come to 47. Right? A lot of people telling Tank that's crazy, dude. You shouldn't be going to 47. You too small, you too short, da-da-da this, da-da-da that. We seen Terence Crawford talk to Jamel Charlo, telling him he next. He want to knock him out. He want to go to 154 and become undisputed at 154 pounds to be the first fighter to be undisputed in 3 different divisions. You know what I'm saying? 40, 47, and 54. We hear Jamel Charlo telling him, no, sir. Right? You got to get Errol his rematch. You get past Errol the second time, then I will oblige you, bro. I will come down and I will fight your ass. You know? Y'all know Mel Charlo, he wears hard on his sleeve, so he the type of dude that whatever he got to say, he gonna put it out there. He ain't gonna duck and hide from nothing. Mel Cholo, he's like that. You feel me? He's like that, like that. But Errol Spence is like that as well. You dig? Meaning Errol Spence is gonna do everything he got to do to come back and win this fight. He's a fighter that you can't count out. He's a fighter that you can't doubt. A lot of people keep looking at the first fight and they keep saying, oh man, he go get dust. He don't stand a chance. You know what I'm saying? Bud just annihilated him. He took him apart. He did this, he did that. You know, you gave him his credit, you gave him his just due, right? Errol never recovered from the first knockdown in the second round, right? And he just wasn't Errol Spence, bro. The timing was off. He didn't have the speed, the power, the footwork. It was just a lot that you could look at Errol and say that, you know, damn, man, it's just the same dude that we used to seeing. You know what I mean? And whether people can take it how they want to take it, you get a lot of voices out here, even fighters and trainers who say that, you know, Errol was just off because of, you know, the weight problem and, you know, he was drained. And, you know, there's a lot of things that people see that can let you know that that wasn't the Errol Spence that we all are accustomed to. And like I said, it was just the wrong night for Errol to go out there and have his worst day. You know what I'm saying? No night is good enough for you to go out there and have your worst day, but, you know, this was the night where you had the biggest fight of your career, the whole world watching. You got superstars galore in the crowd, in the audience, and, you know, you had a bad day, you know? And it showed with the fake-ass love from the you know, the people and the athletes and, you know, just a lot of fake shit going on that night, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But nonetheless, Terence Crawford deserved all the love that he was getting, but it was just a lot of wishy-washy stuff that was happening, bro. But looking at the rematch, it's so much more that Errol can do to get himself ready for, you know, Terence Crawford. So much more he can do. You feel me? And I think he's going to do it. I think he knows that. I think he, you know, can look at the tapes and say, you know what, man, I could have did this better. I could have did that better. Let me go do this and let me go do that. You feel me? And we'll just see how it play out in the rematch. And if you go out there, you get people like Gervonta Davis and Jamel Charlo to help you get ready and get in shape, then I feel like everything will fall in place for Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Everything will fall in place for Errol Spence. Just my opinion. I know how everybody else feel. They're going to feel how they feel. You know, I know Errol. I know what he's capable of. I know he's way better than what he showed that night, right? And I know he's going to come back and do way better in the rematch. You know, he's a fucking animal. He's a dog, bro. He's an animal. He's a dog. So I'm looking forward to seeing a whole different Errol Spence come fight night. And, you know, when people see him inside that square circle and they see that, oh, man, this is EJ right here, you know, they'll come back around. But right now, it's to kick Errol Spence way down. Oh, man, look at his fan base. They did stay there. You know, a whole lot of people in this fight game is just not real. So they want to see him lose, and they want to see the face of certain fans and shit like that so they can say, nah, I told you so. Point the finger and talk their little shit. So go ahead, talk your little shit, swallow your little spit. But at the end of the day, you can't count Errol Spence out, bro. You can't count him out. And for the ones who is counting him out, just be ready to say, oh, man, Errol, we was wrong. You're a bad motherfucker, and you deserve all the just due and the credit that you get, bro. You feel me? Ain't nothing like rewriting history, or it ain't nothing like making a motherfucker say, oh, man, I'm sorry. You feel me? Ain't nothing like making a person say, I'm sorry, bro. So, like I said, man, if he can get in that ring and spar with a Gervonta Tank Davis, which I believe Tank will help his brother out, spar with a Jamel Charlo, Jamel will help his brother out. All Earl got to do is ask them. Errol Spence will be A-OK. On top of the other sparring partners that you got, he will be A-OK. Like I say, Mel and Tank is enough to get him ready, bro. In my opinion, that's enough to get him ready. And people say, oh, why Tank? Because Bud sparred with Shakur Stevenson, and look how sharp he was. Tank is one of those caliber fighters that's go get you on your shit. You know what I mean? Y'all just got to go extra hard and don't hold back. Same with Mel Charlo. We see how sharp Errol be after he spars somebody like a Jamel Charlo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just go watch the tapes. So at the end of the day, man, Errol Spence will be back better than ever. Gervonta Tank Davis, love his brother. He will help him get back better than ever. And once he do come back better than ever, like I say, you motherfuckers just Get credit where credit is due, and just tell Errol Spence we sorry, and that, you know, you're a bad motherfucker. Straight like that. So let's see if the rematch take place. I feel like it's going to take place. And then let's see what happened on that night. Straight like that, man. Shouts out to EJ. Come on back. Prove these people wrong, champ. And let them know that you are the king of this shit. I can't wait.